Ta-da! It's Monday. Alright, so fucking massive. Tired as fuck. Let's just say that. So he was opening this video up with a whole lot of whatever. Anyway, okay. Done what I'm supposed to do. So stoked. Been like having anxiety and stressed for the last couple of months. And yeah, everything's good. There's just a couple of things that are going to have to happen with it. We have to weld some and a wheel that used to have them in there. They're now bonded, disintegrated. Wheel arches inside where it's been mini tubbed and shit. So the smoke can get out from the wheel arches and steady in the cab. So basically the whole cab is just not smoke. And I've got some videos where you notice that there's smoke still coming out inside the car rather than the legal wheels. But also tire pressure, so we have them up a little bit more than we normally have. Basically I wanted testing starting to get out there and steer. So the first run, yeah, I was getting used to steering a little bit. Second, third, fourth, I figured it out pretty much. And more seat time, I was more confident with steering. So all those things, man, honestly, made this car a totally different handling car. Yeah, when you get the full off, that sledge, but you can, it'll pick out full grab, full box sideways, but you just bring it back, you want it to fucking awesome. I try to put it in some real other spots where normally I just never get the car out of, and it straight away just pulled itself out of there. So it was sick. So yeah, the first one I did end up at the wall because I was trying to figure it out, and the cab was full of smoke. We took Paige from Raging Paige, Mad Seb's daughter, took her for a while, so she got some income footage. We'll probably see that in here. We also survived mate, man, whatever the fuck he is. Oh bloody Gaza. Gary took him in there as well, so cool run. And the last one I know drop tank scoop full of bands that you drop down. So it sounded in the car. I ran out of hot tires, so I was hot one. I sit there. Just give me that. I was actually trying to judge him, and I wasn't entertained. One car that stood out for me, hands down, spec, I think it's the plate, Mexican art, road drive, fucking nuts. Jason Clifton, that's the one. Yeah, he was one of them, hype man, definitely hype man, fans, most of the time, you're the hype man of the event for myself and all the other dudes. Just consistent hype. Out there fucking passionate, consistently hyping every car he did. He was just hyping it up, so it was massive. So yeah, it was Fitzroy, if you do it again, I see I have my hands up again. But yeah, it was fucking sick. It was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought, oh man, see if you go one way or the other, but it was mean, like, you know, it was fucking awesome. And all the drivers, you're all fucking good cunts, man. It was massive. So yeah, okay, so it's got some water hoses tied up. So yeah, the first run as well, we burst a join. So yeah, we dumped a whole lot of coolant. So yeah, the join that was down there, boop, it popped off. So then the bro ADDKE, thank you man so much. Yeah, he bought us a whole lot of coolant, but we used it all, a whole lot, just went in here. Then the next run, yeah, the next run was sweet. I think the third run, yeah, we got another little leak. It wasn't so bad, so there's just little tightening bits we've got to find out, but we need so much more coolant. I was hoping some coolant was going to turn up on Friday. I don't know, just didn't manage to get here. I don't know. But yeah, we need that shit on tap, like there, straight away. Other issue, we've never had overflow. So we've got a breather on here. Yeah, there is a breather, but it was too thin and it blew that off. So what we're going to do is just have no lid. And this is going to be now like a breather for heat and overflow and nothing else. Yeah, so as I said, we're going to put some steel right in there for those arches up. But other than that, everything was on the dime. Placed the fuel filter beforehand, which was a thing that should have been done. Straighten this back up. As you can see, that whole setup has fallen down. Oh, there's my cap there. As you can see it, it's just, yeah, I'll get that. Oh yeah, just too much pressure in there. That's all right. So we're going to straighten this up, remount it, so it's actually mounted in here properly again, and then get this all back up, because it's fully down. It's fully downtown. So yeah, this is just chopped on one side, which is pretty good. And just, yeah, a couple other leaks. As you can see, it's got one in here. But yeah, it's all good. Like, I can't complain. So yeah, so next up is wrapping it 2 weeks. So basically we're going to get our tyres. We're going to drop the tyre pressures down. And on that peg and hit fourth. I just don't hit fourth in Manfield because it's too tiny. It's way too small, and just because how this car fills up with smoke, it's bad enough already. Like, you'll see the videos, there's not much smoke coming off it. Like, as I said, I wasn't there to try and produce smoke. I wasn't there to try and be skidding. It was just get used to the car, the steering really, and be sure it can start in third and hold third and hit the limiter when it needed to. But yeah, I reckon Rapinets will be sweet. We'll hit third, come in, change my driving style up a little bit, and then hit fourth midway of the skid. So yeah, I'm going to change it up a little bit, my driving skill, or style. But yeah, I reckon once you get to fourth, it'll be hallelujah. But the major thing is filling those guards in. We just need the smoke to come out from the car, not in it. And you can see why, because one tyre popped, and this happened once before. Yeah, I can't see if you can see it, but it's blowing the whole panel out. See, last time, see how it's all rippled? It actually, last time it blew all that to smithereens, because our electrics are there. You gotta make sure it's safe. So that will be our mission, to get these panels off, then weld up all inside there. But gee, last time that all came off and ended up there and everything. So yeah, it's fucking massive weekend. So we're gonna drop the fucking footage. This might be a 2-part video, so I might do the road only bit first, and then oh shit, our skid, or several skids, so you'll see them. I don't know if they'll be in order, but you'll tell which is the first one or whatever. Yeah, so I didn't feel much in Impulsive. I was just focusing on that thing. But yeah, big ups to everyone that we met up and talked to briefly the time that we could have. It was fucking sick. Like, I said to Annie, like, it just sucks we only have 2 major events down here in a year at this part of the North Island. That's Jamboree, Impulsive, and Rapinets. We need more events. But yeah, well, hey, it just sucks. We have fuck all. Also, Mad Sev. bonnet's gone. And he's dropped this back off, so it's all bridge ported, all been put back together, ready to go back in the fucking hole. So yeah, that's gonna be our mission for the week while we try and catch up on work and shit. So we'll get it back in while we're trying to get this ready, because we only got 2 weeks, but we'll get this in, bolt it all up. We're gonna start it up without the ECU being done. It's probably going to run like a bit of a dog at this thing, but we can push the pedal, get the idle up, but then try and make some more money, send this ECU off to PPRE and they can reflash it, change the idle timing, and it's done for driving around Bridget. So yeah, what a mish. But yeah, Mad Sev, Marsh, thanks so much, man, like what you did. We can't thank you enough. Massive job. RKM, Motorsport and Engineering, like, just helping out for shit we thought was going to arrive that didn't. So you just went out your way, supplied what we needed. We definitely need more coolant. We just need it on tap. We ended up just putting fucking tap water in the fucking thing. And as far as I know, you can't mix the tap water with the coolant that we normally use. Starts going to glue, so but if I can't, so we might have to drain it, or I try and flush as much. Try and get some coolant, try and flush as much as I can through it, through the leaks, and then just tighten them up. But yeah, me and Annie, stoked, blown away to everyone we meet as well again. But yeah, anyway, I want to call Tina. Thank you to the bro too who supplied us this trailer, like, thanks so much. Pate and Alan, thank you so much for helping us out, getting to the events and that as well. Like, even though we're local, we're still fucking broadcasters and fucking getting into that shit still breaks our asses. But thank you, massive event. It just sucks there's only one a year. But anyway, we're gonna shut the hell up. Slip some fucking rotor stuff in, we'll slip our fucking skid in, and then either we'll cut over to 6 Bangin' Ants video, or we'll make that a different video. But yeah, massive weekend. There's so much people I can thank and everything, but I think you all know who you are. Too much. So let's see what fucking rapping ants, babies. Peace out. Bow.
But that's a good weekend. Well, he just stayed down here. We just out by Vinegar Cook.
Fuck, I'm just hearing cunts getting banned all the time, mate. It is a race gates. Hey brother, how are you? That's how you get banned. Fucking hell. Clown.